Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and I have been currently making some videos about Weight Watchers and the beginning stages and how to be successful. So I made a video right here called How to Start Weight Watchers and have received a lot of, well, first of all, subscribers, so thank you. And so a request has been made by a few people to ask me to do a video. So I'm here to make an impact or have you learn at least one new thing from this video. So I'm not going to give you steps on how to meal plan or where to begin. This is more of a let's chat. I need to tell you a few things. So go grab something to drink. It's gonna take a minute, all right? So in my first video, I talked about mindset, and really I'm not gonna rehash that, but I want you to think about what it takes a person that would like to run a marathon, what they have to do in order to prep, in order to be successful and run those 26 point something miles. They have to have time, they have to think about things, they have to have some level of commitment, right? And the same thing goes for us. Our goal is to lose some weight, whatever that number may be. We have to put the time and effort in. And so that's what it comes down to in a nutshell. There's a lot of stuff in between. So let's keep it simple. How you're eating right now is not really working for you probably. So we need to investigate this Weight Watchers thing. We need to decide if we're on the blue plan or the purple plan or the green plan. Figure that out and take some time. So once you have that figured out or not, just you're playing around with the app. I did that, okay? I use the app a lot. Probably every day, multiple times a day, I would get into that app and just go through some stuff and learn more about points and where food is valued, if you know what I mean, with the point system. So we have to educate ourselves. Don't make huge changes in the beginning. However, for example, if you like having a grilled cheese, your grilled cheese is probably 12 points. Okay, I'm making that up. However, you can get that down to 5 points because of the type of bread and the amount of cheese that you are eating. Okay, you'll get there. Maybe it's, oh, I'll have half a grilled cheese and then I will give the other half to someone else. All right. So don't think that you have to make all of these changes right away in the beginning. Like, I need to have a whole new menu plan. No, you don't. I didn't do that. However, I got really clever and familiar with the app, and I used the barcode scanner. I have my phone here. I used this barcode scanner. Okay, it's up here, right under your profile picture. And I use that all the time. I would go into my pantry and I would just start clicking on the barcode scanner. All right, here's one thing. These minis, they're great. I'm gonna hit the scanner. It's going to come up. It's gonna tell me that 17 crackers are 2 points. Great, I can track that if I want to have 17 of those crackers. However, let's educate ourselves a little bit more. Maybe I want more crackers, maybe I want less. And you can do that by going to the crackers and scrolling up or down, and it's going to change the points. Okay, as you can see, they've changed. You can have 26 for 3, or you can have 12 crackers. Ooh, 12 crackers. Wait, I did something wrong. You can have 12 crackers for, oh, it's 7/8. Man, what a difference that makes, huh? 1 point. Okay, so 12 crackers is 1 point. 17 crackers is 2. So get familiar with the system. And you don't even have to leave your couch. Just get off of Instagram and get onto this for a little bit, all right? And go ahead and also explore some foods. So type some stuff in. Get familiar with how your plan sets the points up, okay? So don't make changes in the beginning, all right? You're going to slowly make changes, all right? Start cutting up some fruits and vegetables, all right? Get some of those out and about. Add another snack to your day. If you're not eating 3 snacks, I highly encourage that along with your meals. Let's see. If once you start figuring out where your points are headed and where you need to improve, or oh geez, I hear this a lot, besides the coffee, the wine thing or the alcoholic beverages, you might have to adjust. So I actually made a video. I love coffee. So I made a video here about how to reduce points, and I broke it down for you, okay? I went into my kitchen and I broke everything down. So go ahead and watch that sometime. I'll link that below. We have to figure out the whole portion control thing as well. And you can do that day 1, just sitting on your couch. Day 15, you haven't done anything, you haven't lost any weight, you're just wrapping your head around this idea. Okay, it's sort of like the idea of that runner running a marathon. They've started running a couple miles a day, okay, but they're not making substantial progress yet, okay? So you don't have to become the fancy meal planner, and prepping everything out on day 1. Some people do, yes, some people do, and that's, if it works for you, great. I didn't do that in the beginning. It was way too overwhelming, okay? So you don't have to do that. However, you should try to stick within those points. And again, going back to sitting on the couch for a second with your app, educate yourself on what you can and cannot have. Meaning that if every couple weeks in your family you have lasagna, start exploring and figuring out that recipe for the lasagna, make it, okay, and then figure out the portion size for 1 and how many points that is. Is it worth it? Let's say it's worth it in the beginning, okay, it's 8 points for, I don't know, a couple lasagna, just work with me. And that you know that's not going to fill you up, but you have all kinds of fruits and vegetables, or, you know, in my case it was vegetables, at dinner time that would fill me up, okay? So, sorry. So make that a habit of cutting up some vegetables. I'll just keep it to vegetables first, okay? Some people may not like the whole fruit route, but anyway. So for dinner, have a trough of vegetables ready to go. Every Sunday night, every Tuesday night, whatever, cut up tons of vegetables, many different types, and just put them out on your table. And it's amazing what other family members, if it's just not you, imagine what your kids will do or your husband will do if you're, well, we sit at the table. But when you have this big plate of vegetables out at the end of dinner, you know, you're sitting around and talking and you've noticed, oh geez, I've just ate like 5 carrots. I'm getting full. Here's another one. Cutting out some things gradually. For example, I liked drinking soda a lot at the very beginning. This was over 12 years ago now, maybe 12 years ago. I would love Pepsi. I loved Pepsi with certain foods and certain events, okay? So like, you know, emotions, food, celebrations, you know, it's all a big thing. So I changed my, I think it's 8 ounce. Is it 8 or 12 ounces? I don't even know what a can of Pepsi is, or a regular can of soda is. Sorry. And you know how you can buy those small ones, right? So I substituted those. and I drank one of those small ones, those cute little small cans, instead of a regular size. Just, it's somewhere to start. I didn't want to cut out my Pepsi when we celebrated a lot, or went on vacation. So I did that. Let's see, other things are like substitutions. Start substituting, or I'm talking to myself here. Start substituting your ranch dressing with some light ranch dressing or some fat-free stuff. All right, I'm talking to myself here, but but there you go. And also venture out and go down the aisle of all of the arrangement of dressings, and get out your barcode scanner. I did this, okay? And just hit that scanner on things, and if it looked good to you and you were okay with the points, it went into the cart. And that's how I learned how to slowly start incorporating other foods into my diet, was from the scanner. And so that's pretty cool. I remember, and I still to this day, every now and then bring out the barcode scanner. It's right on the phone. And in the beginning, it was a lot, like embarrassing. I didn't want to hold anyone up, but I would scan pretty much almost everything that went into my cart. And then I think I mentioned this in my first video on how to start Weight Watchers, I think, or tips. I think it was the tips video. I haven't made many videos, so, but I would write on, here's my box, I would write in Sharpie, okay, how many points. So if I wanted 12 crackers, I would write 12 crackers equal 1 point. I would do that on everything, you guys. And if I couldn't write on it physically, I would take like some sort of tape and I would tape it. And then from there, thanks for sticking around. I used this notebook. This was gifted to me a long time ago. And I would put, see, I used to be able to eat 26 points in a day. That was a long time ago. Now my plan, I have to eat 23, or try to eat 23. So I would put in my mini bagel. I ate that every single day for breakfast, with either butter or the Weight Watchers cream cheese that I can't find anymore. But so that went in here. So I wrote down a lot of my go-to foods, and I kept this right in my kitchen somewhere really, really handy, because in the beginning, you don't know all the points. When you're in it for a long time, I can tell you exactly how many points something is. There are still things that I label though. 10, 12 years out from starting Weight Watchers, I still label things. It's okay. But in the beginning, you're gonna have a lot of stuff labeled. I highly encourage you to do that, okay? It takes it out of here, you know, and when you go and reach for, let's just say crackers, you know, you can only have so many for so many points. Next, I got some more good stuff coming, so thanks for sticking around. I got off of my app for a while, and I felt I needed a change. I felt overwhelmed and like I was constantly tracking. So what I ended up doing was, I would, like I said in the beginning, I would make it a habit to eat kind of like the same stuff, all right? So this is a whole day of eating one way, all right? With 3 meals and 3 snacks. And then, oh man, I have a lot of like different array of things, but I did some other stuff here. Oh wow, Greek yogurt. It's interesting how your diet changes, but this is cool. A veggie burger wrap for 8 points. I don't think I do that anymore. That's way too much for me. But anyway, this is important, so you can go back and look at this and see how everything works out for you. And then you guys, do you see this towards the end? Like breakfast, snacks, all that, I just lump it into one. It's just a quick tracker. So now sometimes I know in my head when I have my breakfast and I pack my lunch and my beverages for work, I know it's usually 13 points. It's usually 13 points, by the way, okay? But I'm just adding it up in my head, and you will get there. It took me a very long time. Honestly, it can take you 6 months or less, but doing that every single day is kind of daunting and really annoying in the beginning. Sort of like going back to that runner who says, okay, I'm gonna commit myself. I really want to nail that. I wanna nail that marathon and say I've done a marathon before. And they get so annoyed that they only have one rest day a week. It's kind of the same for us, okay? People that wanna lose weight. We wanna hit a goal too, all right? It's not easy. Moving on, and I think this is my last one. Meals. Prepping meals. Meal planning. All right, so I have 3 sheets of paper. They're all labeled A, B, and C up in the top, okay? This first one is a whole month of meal planning for dinner. All right, for dinner only. And the reason for it is because when I became a mother and working full-time, things got a little daunting up in here. So I wrote stuff down. So what I did was, and I did all the shopping at the time. So shopping, okay, shopping for 2 weeks worth of food, and here's my other shopping list, all right, because I don't go shopping every week. So week 1 and week 2, and week 3 and week 4, okay, and then I have leftovers in here. You know, I really had to plan out my meals. So quesadillas, chicken in a bag, pizza, salad, shepherd's pie, meatloaf. Weight Watchers has a really good recipe for their meatloaf with turkey burger. It's so good, and with the portion size, I think it was 5 points, totally worth it. My husband could eat the whole pan in one sitting. He loved it so much. Actually, we still eat it. But, oh, here's my child that got a hold of this. So that's another week. Actually another month, okay? So another shopping 3, shopping 4. All right, so I did that, and that took, it didn't take me a long time to figure that out. I wrote down certain meals that I liked. I asked my husband what he wanted to eat, and then from there we just kind of made it work. And if I need to go back and start over from scratch, I would write down quesadillas. Like for me, I would write 5 points, because I know how many quesadillas I need to only eat in order to have those 5 points. Chicken in a bag has a ton of chicken, chicken and then vegetables and some potatoes, although I don't eat many potatoes anymore. But I encourage you, if you're gonna do this right away, maybe even put the points next to the meal. All right, so thanks for sticking around. It was nice chatting with you. I hope you got at least one thing from this video. If you did, comment down below, please. And let me know. Let me know if you want to hear anything more about Weight Watchers. I have some more stuff planned, especially my quick smoothie. My quick smoothie recipe is coming up for you, and my, quote, homemade ice cream, which is 0 points. So that's coming up for the summertime. But thank you so much for sticking around. If you have subscribed, I so much appreciate that. That was quite a bit of a surprise when YouTube emailed me letting me know of the amount of followers that I had. So thank you so much. And not only that, but most importantly, thank you for spending your time with me. Time is a precious gift, and I'm thankful that you have stuck around thus far. Thank you so much. Take care.